Hey guys, I'm back for another Power Rangers Megazord review. Today I'm going to be reviewing my favorite Megazord from out all of Season 3, the Shogun Megazord. A little bit about these guys. I don't really remember the whole story about how the Shogun Zords came about, but I believe that's when Finster found these ancient scrolls to the Shogun Zords, and Lord Zed decided to use them for evil. And of course, thanks to Rito's amazing idea about using the Power Rangers to operate these Zords, Lord Zed put it into action. And why did the Rangers agree? Well, it's all because Zed captured Kimberly, and basically her welfare was in the balance, so... And of course, Tommy, being the leader and lover of Kimberly, he decided to go ahead with the idea of using the Zords, and that's how they gained control of the Zords. But, thanks to Billy's expertise of geniusness, he got the Zords under their control, and then the Zords were used for good and not evil. And it's strange as how these Zords came second on MMPR, while in Calcuranger, these came first. It's kind of strange how that works out, but shouldn't complain. But let's talk about him. Here's the Red Shogun Zord. He is of course based around the ape, and as you can see his head looks really human-like, because as we all know, humans are derived from apes. But that's just my personal opinion. I'm not even going to discuss it any further than that. That's just what I believe, so there you go. Basically, he is okay in detailing. He does have a sticker peel right here, but I'm sure I can fix that with some super glue. But he is okay other than that. He is very good in articulation. His arms can do a whole 360 around. His whole arm can do 360 just like that. So that's something. Unfortunately, his head can't move, and neither can his legs. He's just a brick. But there you go. Let's move on to the pink Shogun Zord. While on TV, it was the white Shogun Zord. This one is based around the crane. But somehow, really looking at it, you actually can find that this Zord's okay. I actually like the fact that it's pink. It actually gives this Megazord a lot more color variety. I just can't say it today. Variety among all of your Zord toys from Season 3. I mean, think about it. We already have the White Ranger and his Zord, the Falcon Zord. But the Pink Ranger never really had her own personal Zord, because she usually had to share this Zord with Tommy's. But I guess the toy manufacturers decided, hey, we might as well just paint it pink, just for the sake of the Pink Ranger. But still, it really does detract the whole TV realism that these Zords are really supposed to bring to a child's imagination. But I shouldn't complain. You guys can, of course, customize your Zord by painting it white, but I'm not going to, because if I honestly screw up in like the whole painting, detailing, I'm going to have to go out and buy another one of these, or just buy another Zord like this. But they're hard to find on eBay separately, so not risking it. But anyway, her detailing's okay. She has this little black clip in the back that can go all the way around, so that's good. Her arms can do a 360, and they can go out like that. So that's really nice. That's good looking. So, there you go. Let's move on to the Frog, the black Shogun Zord. His head is very, very creepy looking, I will say. It looks really creepy. But it's not that bad. He has good detailing. He doesn't have any, like, scratches or dents on him, as far as I can tell. Much like the Red Shogun Zord, his arms can do a 360, and so can his arms when they spin around like that. So that's really good. Now let's move on to the Wolf, the blue Shogun Zord. He's pretty much like the Pink Ranger's Zord. It can have its arms go out like that, and it can do a whole 360. So that's really good. The Wolf is really, really vicious looking. I mean, just look at that head. Finally, let's move on to the yellow Zord, the bear. This one is based around pretty much what I would call a Japanese Yogi Bear. I mean, come on. He really does look like Yogi, doesn't he? That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. This one has a little bit of a problem with its little golden chrome it has around here. But I shouldn't complain about that. There's also the fact that it has a sticker peel over here. It has some scratches here on the back, but not going to complain. It can do a 360 with its arms, and it can also spin around its arm as well. That's pretty much all it can do, just like all of the other Zords. They're basically all bricks, except you can actually have, like, you know, knee articulation here, but that's only if you want to make the Megazord. This one can do it, that one can do it, everyone's a winner. So there we go, we just reviewed all 5 Zords. Now let's transform them. To transform, what we're going to do is first take the black Shogun Zord, pull down its back, flip in the arms, then we flip him back up, then we take his feet, then we just connect him here. There we go. Next we're going to take the yellow one. We're going to do the same exact thing. So, there you go. That's good. Next we're going to take the blue one. We're going to put it up like so. And there we got one arm. Repeat with the Pink Ranger. Again, you put the arms over the head. Then you flip up this little tab down here. Forms the next arm. Push in the back. Now we just take the red one. We pull down the back. Then you take out the little helmet here. Then we just flip in the arms. Put them up like that. We then flip up his little belt, if you want to call it that. So we show the little symbol. And his feet will be pulled to the top. And they will click into place. These black tabs will pull out. Then you gently put them on the legs. Then you put the arms up here. They just snap in real easily. Like that. And finally, you pull down the little blue head, revealing the head. Then you put it up on top, covering the red Shogun Zord's head. And then you pull out the little swan's wings to lock it in. And there we got ourselves the Shogun Megazord. Pull up the camera a little bit, full view of it, and there we go. Now basically the Shogun Megazord looks very, very nice, especially the head. A little origami swan. Beautiful. He looks very, very nice. I am not going to argue. I mean, this one is totally epic for your collection. I say pick him up. He is very worth it if you are a true Power Ranger fan. If you're a true Power Ranger fan, you gotta pick him up. Of course, there's also the misconception of where the legs go. Now, this is how I saw him on the TV show, just for a little bit. Although some people like to, you know, be different and just, you know, do it like this, you know. I don't find nothing wrong with that. I really, really don't. But personally, I usually like him like this or like the other way. It doesn't matter. It's all what you guys want to do. Whatever you guys want to do, you go ahead and do it. And of course, a Megazord cannot be complete without the sword. Now the sword I got is very, very bent. It is very bent. It is like completely screwed up in the head. Well, not the head, but the blade. Basically, the blade would just be like fire. It's basically fire. And now this here little hilt that they got here. I honestly cannot pronounce the name, but I believe it's called the Shakihoko or something like that. I don't know. But basically, it is just like the head of a dragon and like the body of a fish, which I believe looks like a carp to me. Is it a carp? I have no idea. I honestly would not know, but I'm just gonna say it looks like a carp. But anyway, this is very, very nice looking. Very, very nice. I mean, hey, this is probably like my second favorite. This is my second favorite sword in all history. Of course, not counting the original sword. But yeah. So personally, you can just put it in like that if you want to, and yeah, there you go. It looks very, very nice looking. I shall not argue. It looks very good looking. This here sword really, really makes it really nice. I mean, just just look at it. It's beautiful. And again, just like most Megazords, all it can really do is do a whole 360. And that's all it can really do. The legs can't move. Although actually they can sort of move, but you can't get any fancy positions, so yeah. So again, like I'm saying, guys, you guys gotta pick him up. He is very worth it. He gets a little pricey sometimes, but don't worry. They're worth it. Now, these here 5 Zords all came with these little personal weapons that were only for the toy only and never seen on TV. One was like a bow, one was a shield. I never got those, but if you guys want those little weapons, I say buy them in mint condition. They'll be there. Trust me. So there you go. Anyway guys, that's it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you around for another review. So take care.